Hello, my name is Ebbe, and I'm very happy to be a part of this digital exchange between Sweden and Belgium. In this presentation, I will talk about Swedish schools, and especially about the subject of how our school system work in Sweden, and also about something called free education. So, as I said, to start with, a big part of Sweden's schools is that we use something called free schools. That means all education is free for everyone. Uh, why Sweden has this system? It's because it gives everyone opportunities to learn, no matter what how lifestyle has been. I think this is great because this helps it helps the civilization be more smarter than other countries, for example, because we give out the education for free. Uh, and not only the education is free, but also we have free school lunch, which I think is a great thing to have, because you don't need to bring your own food. It's served in the schools, and that helps a lot of families, I think, because they maybe don't have the time to do the food or either the money. So that helps a lot of the kids to give them food. So, how does the Swedish school system work then? In Sweden, in Sweden, we often start at the age of 6 or 7, and the pre and middle school usually lasts up to 9 years, which means that's almost half of your time as a kid. So you go to school quite long in Sweden. So after you've been here like 9 years, you have two choices. Either you start working, which I don't recommend, because it's quite hard to get jobs when not having the something called gymnasium knowledge. So I really recommend to start study in something called gymnasiet in Sweden. And in gymnasium we get to pick different programs like economics programs or nature programs, and that's usually study for 3 years. And after these 3 years, you have two choices again to either continue studying or on a higher level, or you can sign up for work, which I think it's a lot easier to get work now when you have studied like almost 12 years. So yeah, and how we are getting graded, you may ask. In Swedish schools, the grading system is almost the same as international schools, because we use a lot of A to F system. However, we do not only get the grades by these teachers, we also get a lot of feedback that help us improve our essays and tests. And I think this is great because the teachers not only just giving an A or F, they actually help you improving, which I really like about Swedish schools. So, how is the school atmosphere in SIS? If I only had a word to describe how the vibe in school, I would say that it's quite relaxed compared to international schools. For example, in Swedish schools, we are more like friends with our teachers, because we are allowed to use their first name, and not only using like Mr. and Mrs. And I think this helps a lot with the comfortable environment by having your own thoughts. And I think it's key to help you study and enjoy school. So you're more like a friend with a teacher than just a teacher. And I really like that it's almost every time like this in Swedish schools. So yeah. So to sum things up, I think especially in my school that they give students a lot of freedom and responsibility. Often you get assignments. They just say do this. You don't. You do it by yourself. They can help, of course, but it's most of you that do these assignments, and I think that's great. And in Swedish schools, we are focusing on not only knowledge but also cooperation, equality, and of course responsibility, as I said. And also, I feel quite lucky to live in a country where education is free and where students' opinions really matters. That's all for me. Thanks for listening, and I hope I will see you soon. Bye.